Welcome to Playing Tai Chi. We're coming live from the Arts and Wellness Studio. So this is a new setting for you guys. We're going to play Tai Chi right here today because I was already down here. And right now, if you've never hung from a ballet bar, now you are. Because my phone is hooked to a little like clothes holder on the edge of a ballet bar. So if you fall off the ballet bar, I'll be sure and put you back on. We'll see how this goes. All right, and I'll look at the quality of the lighting and such and see if we want to keep it coming from the studio or back to the home place. We can decide. But welcome back. We're gonna play Tai Chi. We're gonna have a nice basic sequence facing each other as usual. And then we'll practice the short form, that nice kind of flowing choreographed movements all put together at the end of class. Okay? So let's start with our feet nice and wide, wider than hip width apart, and go into our gentle weight shift side to side. Start slowing things down and listening to your body. Let all that's happened so far today rest. And let all that's going to happen the rest of the day rest. And meet right in the middle at the present moment. Take some deep breaths. So we're going to focus today on appreciating the quality of movement that Tai Chi brings us in Qigong. There's sister practices. Really, Qigong is the big umbrella that Tai Chi falls within. They both exhibit the same quality of slow flowing movement. And one of the great benefits that come from practicing that style of movement is that it really helps your balance and your coordination. So I was just in here working privately with a client on balance activities. So as a physical therapist, I learned lots of kind of balance exercises that challenged your equilibrium and your kinesthetic sense and all these fancy Western medical terms. It's basically Tai Chi. It looks a little bit different, but it's very close. So we can play Tai Chi and you get the benefit of skilled balance training in the middle of it all. Yeah, and we all need this. Don't wait until you desperately have balance disorders to begin Tai Chi. You can do it anytime. In fact, I would love to get kids doing Tai Chi here in the studio. So start them young and keep it going. That's my philosophy for everything wellness. Yeah, don't wait until you have a crisis. Start it as a lifestyle from age 0. And then it's just a way of being. All right, we're still shifting side to side. We're listening to our bodies. Feel the floor underneath your feet, whatever surface you're on, whether it's carpet or a solid surface. Notice that texture on the bottom of your feet. Easy at the ankles and the knees and the hips. Relaxing your lower back. Relaxing your shoulders. And just gently floating the top of the head up towards the sky. No effort, no tension in the back or the shoulders needed. Just floating the top of the head. Takes the weight off the spine. Good, we're gonna go into an empty step here. So as you shift onto your right foot, the left foot just cruises forward and relaxes onto the floor. There's no weight in that foot. It's just resting and taking a break. And then ease that left foot back into place. Shift your weight onto it and the right foot eases forward, relax. Take a deep breath in as you step onto the right. And exhale, relax forward. And again, step onto the left. Ease the right forward, forward. So we've entered into it. Here's our therapeutic balance training. It's Tai Chi. As we slowly shift our way all the way onto one foot, we have to adjust and we have to find our balance with all of our weight on one foot and the other foot totally unweighted. But we're constantly changing that relationship by flowing back and forth. So you're listening well, adjusting well, all the time. It's a way of life. Take a deep breath in as you step to the right. And exhale, place the left. A few more times like this. Take a deep breath in. And an easy breath out. Last time, over to the right. And exhale, place. And over. Exhale, place. Good. Let's draw that right foot back into place. Back to that weight shift. Notice the whole body. Relax anything that feels like it's tightened up a little bit. Notice those patterns in your own body where you tend to overdo and tense up in movement. And the more aware you are of those patterns, the more you can relax them, bring more ease into all the movement that you do during the day. And then all of your movement becomes comfortable and lovely to be in. All right, we're going to start a little rotation from the middle of the body, rotating the belly a little bit to one side, a little bit to the other. If you want to make your feet a little wider here, the opposite heel can float up off the ground as you go into this rotation. Arms start to swing around side to side. You can get as big of a swirl as you like. Keep the shoulders loose. Once you get that momentum going, there's no effort. You're just along for the ride. Deep breath. Letting that spine just softly turn back and forth. This is good, nutritious movement for our spine instead of staying facing forward all through the day. Our spines are meant to rotate and bend, flex and extend. A few more like this. We still have that shifting of the weight. Onto one leg, away from one leg, on to the next, back and forth. And then we're going to start to slow down that rotation. Let the belly start to ease its way forward. You can reposition the feet a little closer under the hips if you like. Notice how everything feels here. We're going to go into a nice Qigong movement called holding up the heavens like a pillar. So we're going to ease the palms right up the front of the body. Rotate them away from the body and up towards the sky. And then gently push the hands up, looking through the fingers as you push, holding up the heavens. Open the arms out to the side and soften them all the way down. Relax. Again, draw the hands up. Rotate the palms away and hold up the heavens like a pillar. And then release and open down towards your sides. A little bend in the knees if you're comfortable with that as you come down. Take a deep breath in all the way up. Deep breath out all the way down. Relax. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Everything softens. 2 more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. Everything easy. And we go 1 more time. Breathe in. Hold up the heavens. And then release. And relax all the way down. Right back into our little weight shift. flowing back and forth softly. Feel one leg filling up, and then the other leg filling up. Gentle flow, side to side, easy breath. Take a listen to the body. Good. All right, let's go into a little bit of our footwork, using that center of the body to direct us as we turn a little bit side to side as well. So let's shift our weight onto our left foot. Our belly is going to open to the right. Those right toes just lift enough to float out to the side as the belly turns us. Then shift your weight forward onto that right foot. Shift it back and then roll the belly towards the front. The toes come right back where they were. Shift side to side. And to the other side. So shift onto that right foot. Roll open to the left. Shift the weight onto that left foot. And then back. Rotate back to the front. Shift a little side to side. So this becomes just a nice, easy, relaxing flow. Again, open to the right. Shift to the right. Shift back onto the left foot. And turn to face the front. And again, shift to the right. Open and shift forward. Roll it back. And a little shift side to side. Good. So we're going to put this footwork together with our warding off movement from the short form. So let's go ahead and embrace our nice round ball in front of our bodies. And let's go ahead and practice circling that ball so that your palms are just opening a little bit around the sides and then falling into place with the other hand on top. Take a deep breath in, open. Exhale, relax, right hand on top. And open. And left hand on top. And open. And right. Good. So let's just work on the arms here of ward off before we put the footwork back with it. From this left hand on top of the moon position, that lower arm is going to rise and stay in front of the heart while the left arm drops down towards your side. So you have one arm that's opening, protecting the heart, turning and opening, while the other hand yields and drops down. Then we're going to come back to the front. Keep that high front hand on top to come in and embrace the moon, and that's going to take us into the next side. Lower palm lifts and turns with the body. Right hand drops down towards that hip. And then turning back towards the front, embrace the moon. One more time, just the hands. Warding off, lower palm rises, top palm drops. So we're just switching positions. There's always a moving from high to low, left and right, in and out. And one more time to the left, lower palm comes up, warding off, and come in to embrace the moon. So now let's add the feet, and it will help it flow more easily. So we're starting from this embracing the moon, left hand on top, easy shoulders, easy back, no tension. Good. Shifting the weight onto the left foot. That frees up the right foot to open as the belly turns to this side. That lower palm comes up, shifting the weight forward and sink in. Now shift the weight towards the back foot. Toes turn towards the front. That right palm comes in on top of the moon. Shift a little side to side. Here we go again. Now shift to the right. That frees up the left toes. Move it forward to ward off. sink it back to the left foot. Roll it forward. Keep that left hand on top to come in and embrace the moon. Again, shift to the left. Lower palm comes up in front of the heart. Shift the weight forward. Sink down. Roll it back. Right toes turn to the front. Embrace the moon. Relax the shoulders. Shift onto that right. Roll it open. Shift the weight forward. Ward off. Coming back. Pivot on that left heel and embrace the moon. Let's do it once more each side. Shift the weight onto the left. Roll the body open to the right and shift forward, ward off. Shift it back. Turn those right toes forward. The whole body turns to the front. Embrace the moon. Last time, shift over to the right, open to the left, and ward off. Roll it back. Turn the toes front, embrace the moon. Coming back. Let's send both arms right out to the side. Let's do a little opening of the door. Relax the elbows, sink the body, a little bend of the knees if that's okay with your knees. And again, breathe in, float up. And exhale, relax down. And breathe in, the whole body floats up. No effort, just floating. And sink down, relax. 2 more times. Take a deep breath in. Draw in towards the body and sink, relax. 1 more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax the arms. Let's go back to our weight shift home base here. Shifting the weight side to side. Easy shoulders. Floating the top of the head. If that opposite heel wants to float up off the floor, that's totally fine. If you want to play with coming to the tip of the toes as you shift away from that foot, it's similar to an empty step. There's no weight on it. It's just floating up a little bit higher to the tip of the toes. Relaxing the body, breathing well. Inhale to one side, exhale to the second. And breathe in and breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's make our way towards center here. Adjust your feet if they need to come in a little bit closer under the hips. Good. All right, a couple more Qigong exercises here before we go into the short form. Let's open the heart like a flower. We're going to cross the arms over the heart, and then we're going to let that flower bloom. So we're going to open it up. Let the petals open, let the heart release and let go, and then float back down to your sides. It's similar, really, in a lot of ways to the holding up the heavens like a pillar. But the visual of opening the heart like a flower, releasing and letting go, gives you a whole new quality to think about and connect to. Take a deep breath in as you lift up. And a big exhale. Let everything relax as you come down. 2 more times. Take a deep breath in, float up, open it, exhale, ease it down. And 1 more time. Breathe in So now the heart's nice and wide open, ready to receive something. Let's receive rain showers from heaven. Draw it right down the front of the body. Place it into the center of your body at the belly. And then relax all the way down. Again, scoop out to the side, lift up high, and then pull it down with the palms. Place it inside, easy shoulders, easy back, and sink down. 2 more times. Reach out and up. And exhale, drop down. 1 more time. Reach out and up. And exhale. Relax. Easy arms. Let the arms completely relax down by your side. Let's come into our weight shift. Easy side to side. Relax the back. Sink down a little bit into the hips. Relax and open the knees and the ankles. So nothing's locked, nothing is rigid, everything's movable and easy. Good. Let's play with one more thing before we go through the whole short form together. Let's practice a little Tai Chi walking. So this is great. You can do this anywhere you have flooring. There's floor everywhere you go, unless you're swimming or you're in space as an astronaut. So this applies to a lot of us. We have a floor beneath our feet. That's all you need. I like it if you're barefoot because you can feel the floor better, but if you're in shoes, you can still do this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift our weight over onto that right foot. Unweight the left foot very slowly. Instead of taking an empty step where the toes rest, we're just gonna gently let the heel drop first and then slowly shift our weight onto that left foot very gradually. This is the same speed movement throughout. Moving forward, unweighting the back foot nice and smoothly. It floats in the air, makes its way forward, and it's the heel that makes contact first. And then slowly progress the weight onto that right foot again, unweighting the left foot. One little piece at a time. And it's free in the air, floating forward slowly. And the heel lands first. Slowly accept some weight onto that foot. This is the last one we're doing, coming forward, then we're going to reverse it and go backwards. Unweight that back foot. Bring it in to the center. Let's go ahead and place the toe down on the floor for a moment. And then we're going to reverse. So that right foot, you're sending it back. When we're going backwards, the toes are going to touch first. And then gently roll through that foot until your heel touches. In the front, the toes gently lift off the floor, and then the whole foot. Slowly move it through center, send it back. Make sure there's space between your legs. We still have the open channel working for us. We're not going to the circus on a tightrope here. Roll it back, toes lift, heel lifts. Unweight that front foot. The larger step you take, the harder it's going to be to go smoothly and slowly and not lose your balance. One more time. Left toes float up. The whole foot floats up. Ease it through center. Release it back. Toes meet the floor. Slowly roll through the foot. Good. And let's come back and meet in the middle. So, as you play with this slow Tai Chi walking, the key word is slow. Nobody walks like this in real life, but that's okay. This is practicing for moving at all speeds, and that's the beauty of Tai Chi and balance. Therapeutic balance training is that it carries over into all the other speeds that we do use functionally. If you can do this, you can do anything, all right? And when we're practicing this, we're staying nice and safe. We're not being abusive to our joints. We're not doing anything high impact. Everyone can practice this safely, all right? Even if you need something to hold on to, if you feel more secure. But this quality of really slow is so key. So when you begin, just give yourself that pep talk. Slow down, slow down. And after you say it a few times, you'll probably get there. It takes me a while too to slow down. Okay? All right, let's go into our short form. I'm going to be facing you today. We just kind of go back and forth between facing away from you guys and you follow from behind versus following face to face. So I'll be calling out the correct direction and the correct arms and legs as I go. But remember, we won't be mirroring each other correctly. Okay, so you may want to turn away from the camera and not look at me and just follow my verbal cues. All right, so I'm going to start a little bit off to the right of center because the initial portion moves us over to the left of your space. All right, we're starting with the feet all the way together. The only time our feet are together, the channel's closed, and we're getting ready to open it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax the body. Shift the weight onto the right foot. Lift the left heel, float the left foot out to the side. Shift the weight right in between the feet. Opening the door, float both arms up in front. Exhale, sink the elbows, float the hands down, sink. Shift the weight onto the right foot. T-step with the left foot, embrace the moon, right hand on top. Parting the horse's mane, step onto the left foot, bow step, shift forward, turn the back toes a little bit forward, shift onto the back foot, turn the left toes out. And stepping onto that left foot, bring the body forward onto it. T-step with the right, embrace the moon, left hand on top. Bow step off to the right, roll the body forward. Shift towards the back foot. Open the belly towards the right. Move the body forward. And here we go, embrace the moon again. This is our third, parting the horse's mane. Bow step to the left, sink it forward. Unweight the back foot. Ease it halfway in and step on it. Drop the right arm. White crane spreads wings. Rotate the belly right and then roll it back to the left. Drop the right arm down and around. Circle it out to the right. The left foot comes into a T-step. Fingers off to the right. Here we go, brush knee and push. Number one. Brush the left knee, push with the right. Turn the back toes in. Shift towards the back foot. Roll the belly more to the left. We're facing towards the back. Step onto the left foot. Ease the right foot into T-step. Send the left fingers out long. And here we go. Number two, brush knee, push, turn the back toes in. Shift the weight back. Turn the front toes out. Roll the belly more towards the front now. Send the right fingers out to the side. Here's our third, brush knee and push. Step on the left and hold. Unweight that back foot, bring it halfway in. Step on it. Here's our play the pea-paw. Hands to the front, left hand a little bit higher, right a little lower. Drop the toes. Drop the right arm. Open a little to the right. Unweight that front foot. Pass the right palm over the left palm. Step back. Repulse the monkey. Open a little to the left. Unweight the front foot. Ease it back. Pass the palms. And roll open to the right. Unweight the front foot. Send it back, past the palms. Last time. Open to the left. Unweight the front foot. Step it back. Good. Open that right arm again, and we're going to circle around the moon. T-step with the left foot. Grasping the bird's tail combination. Ward off. We did this earlier. Draw the right palm up underneath the left. Grasp that bird's tail. Roll it back. Shift towards the right foot. Send it off to the side. Turn the stomach back to the left. And a little press, the whole body press forward. Shift the weight back. Drop down. A little lift up. And push. Roll towards the front. Spin on that left heel. Arms open. Step on the left foot. T-step with the right. Embrace the moon. Here we go, to the right. Ward off. Sink it forward. Sweep the lower palm up. Little rotation to the right. Roll back. Send it off. Roll back. To the right. And press. Bring it back. Drop down, a little lift, and push. Or let go is another word for it. Rolling back to the front. Stepping on the right foot, drop the right arm. T-step with the left. That right arm is going to open into a hook. Left arm is coming in front. Stepping bow step on the left and then ends with an extension of the wrist. And shift back onto the right foot. Drop the left hand. We're moving into floating arms like clouds. Rolling to the right. And stepping to the left. Here's that gentle rotation of the back. So the belly pulls you to the right. The arms are just along for the ride. And then carries you to the left. One more time. Roll to the right. And roll to the left. And now when that right arm comes back over to the right, return to that hook, unweight the left foot. Here's our second single whip. Sink down. Look and turn, open to the right. Step backwards onto that right foot, pat the high horse. Empty step on the left. And step forward, left arm just coasts over the right. Open. Right foot comes in. Kick with heel. You don't have to take this leg high. Turn and face that direction. Bow step, box both ears. Coming out to the side and center. Roll back to the left. Spin on that right heel. Step on the right foot. Kick with heel on this side. Draw it in. Right arm is going to go to a hook. The left hand spots the snake. creeping through the grass. Follow that snake. Rotate the back foot, back arm, sink down. Shift the whole body forward. Ease the back foot in. Rooster stands on one leg and down. Pivot around to the left, hook. Catch your snake. Follow him through the grass. Rotate around and sink. Shift the whole body forward. Rooster stands on one leg. And step out to the left. Embrace the moon, left hand on top, T-step. Fair lady. Roll that moon, shift, and push. Shift the weight left. Shift the weight right. T-step, embrace the moon. Fair lady to the left. Bow step. Left hand protects the temple, right hand protects the heart. Unweight that back foot. Bring it halfway in. Needle on the bottom of the C. Drop forward. That left hand is going to scoop up underneath. Bow step forward. Open the arms like a fan. Sink. Turn towards the back. Spin on the left heel. Drop that right hand, make a little fist. Downward deflect. Parry. And here comes our punch. Bow step left. And sink. Left hand scoops underneath. Open, drop. A little lift. And push. Roll it to the front. Step on that left foot. Ease the right foot halfway in. Arms float to the front. And closing the door, relax the arms down by your sides. Slowly shift the weight onto the right foot. Unweight the left heel and the foot. Ease it all the way into place. And there we have it. That was the whole 24 movement short form. Good job. We did it. Once again, remember when you walk away from practicing Tai Chi, remember the word playing. We've been playing with it. There's no grade. There's no judgment. You did it, and you did it just the way your body did. So don't judge yourself. And keep coming back and play some more. All right? Thanks for joining. For the present future, we'll continue either in the studio here or at the home studio Tuesdays at 10:30. So see you then. Enjoy your day. Keep playing, keep breathing, move slowly. Bye.